My name is Lê Đình Hoàng Vũ, and this is my presentation. It's also last part of our presentation group, and I will talk with you about green logistics practice. And it's have to say that logistic practice is play a very important role in the business activity and economic activity. Logistic activity could explain like your storage, your transport, your allocation goods, products to the customer, and in this process it will produce a lot of waste, a lot of emission, a lot of carbon dioxide, that create a pressure for the environment, and also this is a huge concern for the government and the business. In this article, the Harlem said about the reason for logistic practice could affect the environment because there lack of customer attitude that lead to the lack motivation producer to reduce the waste, to reduce the carbon dioxide, because the customer don't care about the green logistic practice. That's why they don't care about the delivery way. Is it green or is it sustainable or not? They just care about the product could transfer to them on time, in the right way, or the right product. That means the producer do not have motivation to do this, to do sustainable way. They just following the authorized demand. That's the reason Harlem mentioned on his article. And also we found another article, and that's mentioned about rotary traffic. Mark Kilcon and the character, they mention about the growth of lorry traffic. You can understand like in on time in one space there are a lot of truck, a lot of traffic car, and that will create a huge carbon dioxide emission that affect a lot to the environment. But besides the article, we also had another article, and they mention about the model to arrange to run a chain. That I can explain this like because the benefit from transport and benefit from producer are different. The delivery company quite not much affected by the low or high benefit from producer company. Because they have different mission, that different job, they just care about their job. They want to maximize their benefit. Each of them want to maximize their benefit, so they don't care about each other. So that's why the logistic practice management could be reduced. So they figure out that because there are lack of appropriate model to arrange this step, they must be figure out what is a model to improve, to correlate them to become stronger, to strengthen the relationship that could lead to sustainable development, sustainable management. And to conclusion, we figure out that the main article about Indian automobile industry. mm, they mm, they mentioned they distributed quite a good region, a good uh, factor, critical factor. In here, they distribute six critical success factor and six green practice also for expected outcome. But however, we figure out that there are a lack of sample size and that could be lead to the result can be not reliable, and also they ignore the negative cost of performance outcome, and that means the effect on the result could not be calculated in the right way. So also the last one, the solution from them quite just a title. They didn't mention, they didn't prove it too much, just some title. So that's why we think this article need to improve more to make it good. Thank you. This is my last part and the end of our presentation.